Hello again. So one trick I kind of neglected to mention yesterday that is still fairly fundamental in the sense that it's fairly basic and it's going to get built on in future intermediate and advanced tricks is the claw catch. And the claw catch is not really a new pattern or a new throw, it's a catch. You're changing the technique of how you catch the balls from underhand to overhand. And of course you're grabbing with kind of a claw shape to your hand, so that's where the name comes from. And one thing about this that is difficult, like I mentioned, the lower your hands are, the more time you have to react to catching the balls. Well, with claw catches, your hands have to go up and the pattern becomes faster and you have less time to react. If you want the pattern to go slower, you have to throw higher, which I think with claw catches is kind of dangerous because they're going to go flying on you. So a good way to learn this is just to try and claw catch one at a time at first. And the best way to do this, you're probably going to want to start with your dominant hand, which will probably be your right. And the time to mentally prepare yourself, the time where you should be focused and thinking and getting ready to react and make that catch, is right after you throw from the right hand. And so what that means is the ball you're going to be catching is the throw from your left. So you're going to throw from your right, and as soon as you do, get kind of in sync with the rhythm of your cascade, and right as you throw from the right, your eyes should be focusing on the throw from your left. So right at this point, there, you want to be focused on the ball from your left and snatch it. And the nice thing about just doing isolated claw catches is since you're grabbing down, there's this really satisfying gah feeling to grabbing them. And then of course, if you're when it's time to start doing claw catches on the left, the moment you want to be paying attention to is right as you release the ball from your left and you want to track the right ball coming across. And I don't think it's too hard to do one claw catch. What gets hard is when you're doing them consecutively, because the tough part is the throw. When you have to catch and release from this claw grip, it gets difficult because, like I said, your arms come up, so you have less time to react when you're doing this pattern. And of course the balls are going to be more likely to hit each other in midair, which can be rather obnoxious. So at first, just try to catch one isolated and try to alternate maybe like this, and then work on doing two of them consecutively. And just practice that for a little bit, and after a while you'll start to feel confident about it and you can go for 3 or 4. And just like the cascade, once you get to the point where you can do about 5 or 6, it's going to start snapping into place. And then within 30 minutes to an hour, some casual practice from the point where you can do 6 in a row, you pretty much have it. Yeah, just like the two-hand patterns and the cascade, this is one of those things that you can just drill while you're standing on the street corner in between classes. I don't know if I'd recommend this for watching TV, because if you screw up, that's going to happen. And the balls are going to go flying forward, they're going to hit things. So this one is a little bit more of a collision accident risk than some other tricks. Anyways, just drill this for a little bit. It's simple enough by itself, but later you're going to be doing patterns where you have to grip overhand like this. Even when you do the factory, you don't really have to make any catches like this. Well, I guess you do. So it is going to be useful for a lot of the cooler tricks later. Simple, just a technique variation. Drill it for a bit until you got it. Good luck.